Gospel Stars YouTube channel. Gonna do something different tonight other than my usual beer review stuff and do an unboxing video of my brand new toy that just came in the mail today. One that'll be used for probably used for the channel for doing videos of beer reviews and whatever vlogs, and I might start branching out and do vlogs of other stuff as well. Starting with this. This is my brand new, to me, brand new actually. It was just released 3 days ago in North America. It's my Sony A7III, and I got the set with the kit lens. So it's got the 28 to 70 f3.5 to 5.6 lens in the box as well. I've been battling a cold for the last week, so excuse the raspiness in the voice or if I cough. So anyway, as for my background, I've been you hear a lot of people switching to Sony from like Canon or Nikon, but I was Sony to begin with. When I started in photography back in 2014, I've had been a loyal A7II shooter for about 3 years now. I got this about 3 months after it first came out, and of course, when they announced the A7III, I just knew I had to have it. I sold off my A77II kit and the lenses, my last of my A-mount lenses that went with it. I still have a couple A-mount lenses, but I'm hoping that I sold off all my main ones. So anyway, let's get down to the unboxing of this thing. So this just arrived in the mail today on April 13th, 2018. I pre-ordered this. First I pre-ordered the body only from Henry's in Canada on March 22nd, I want to say. Might have been later than that. But I pre-ordered it halfway through, but I was still waiting in line come release day, and when I talked to the people at Henry's on Tuesday, they said that, well, you're like 190 in line to get number 190 in line to get an A7II or A7III body when they come back in stock. Like, you were able to ship out 100 of them, but I was still waiting deep back in the line. But they said that not as many people had bought the kit set than had bought the body only, so there was a good chance that if I wanted to upgrade and get the kit lens with it, that I could get myself an A7III a lot sooner. And considering that I'm going to be keeping my A7II around, or even in the future if I do decide to sell this, the kit lens would be a great pair-up with that camera. So without further ado, let's take a look and see what's in the box. First of all, the box looks really nice. I'm almost thinking that this is a slightly smaller box than what the A7II's is, but I'm not going back to grab that. So let's pop the top off this and then see what's in the box. Alright, so the first thing we see in the top here is we see the literature that comes with the camera. Got like a register your digital camera and get a $100 prepaid MasterCard. Little certificate for the warranty, looks like a reference guide, and of course French and English versions of the manual here. I said I was in Canada, so everything's bilingual up here, especially here in New Brunswick. So let's bring this up here so I can see inside the box. So I open the top here. First thing I see is A7. Got the strap. Let's take a look at the strap. Actually, this looks a little different than the straps I'm used to. They're usually like a braided nylon. This one actually looks like it's rubberized. That's actually really nice. Grab the thing here and knife and cut it. That is actually quite nice. Sony. Cool. Alright, so I'll set that aside. See what's in the side compartment here. This is where a lot of the goodies are. Actually, I see it right here. This is the kit lens. It's got the lens hood and the wrapper, and that is the 28 to 70. I actually had gotten one of these with my A7II in the first place. Again, to get the camera sooner, I ended up having to buy the kit lens. But I ended up selling that kit lens. This time I'm going to keep it. That's actually a nice, weighty feeling zoom lens. It's not as heavy as my 24 to 70 Zeiss. but it still looks pretty decent. Get a laughable amount of distance in the back of this thing here. It looks like it was just a DSLR lens mounted on a E-mount. It could have made that smaller, but whatever. I've heard it's actually really good. So that side. Anything else in there? Nope. What's in this side of the box right here? Does this pop out? Now, in here is the new FZ100 battery, which is absolutely massive in comparison to the batteries that go with the like the A6000 that I'm filming this on in my A7 II. This is the NPFZ100, and it's 2280 milliamp hours. Let me set that aside and just do a little bit of a comparison here. Pop out the battery that's in here, and the FW50 is 1020 milliamp hours. So this new battery is over double the size of the old one. Apparently this thing is rated for like 610 shots or to 710. It's kind of ambiguous with the marketing. And there's the of course the US and Canada plug charger, which is just a USB charger. It's black on the inside, makes me think that's a full USB charger. How many amperage is that? 1.5 amps. So the battery's twice the size, but at least it's got a battery charger that's got some juice to back that up with. Does it have the cable? That's a little flimsy cable. The USB 3, or sorry, not USB 3. It's USB micro, so it's the same cables that my camera had before, but I just gotta say that that's a lot cheaper looking than the one that I got with my A6000 and my A7 II. But hopefully it lasts. So here's the moment of truth. First time I get to see this baby. Oh yes. First off, I can feel it's heavier than the old one was. It's got a little bit more girth to it. Wow. And there you have it. The A7III. Take that off. Oh. Okay. I was kind of expecting to see sensor, but maybe I have to power it up first. Always manual. It's got the one thing I'm really excited about this is, and one of the biggest reasons I sold off my A77 II or didn't have any hard times selling it off, joystick. I've been wanting a joystick on a camera of this caliber for a long time, and I'm super excited. It even has the A7 II sticker on the top corner here, like the A7R2 and 3 sticker does. I keep saying A7 II. I'm so used to saying A7 II. A7 III sticker. Screen feels about the same. Plastic back. I heard about this thing. It's got a plastic back in comparison to the old one. Looking at the panels, they feel about the same as the old A7 II. HDMI out. There's the headphone. It's got 3 doors on this one this time. It's got the super speed, the USB-C, and of course the multi-input for using triggers or connecting the USB charger. And this big panel over here is probably bigger than it really needs to be because it's just the microphone jack inside here, and it's this huge door. It's probably because they used the same body from the A7R3, minus the locking dial. And one of the things I noticed in all the literature is that the shutter button is kind of scalloped, right? It's got a raised center, and it's also much smoother to touch, and whereas this button is really very flat. That's very nice. Well, anyway, let's pop the door open here and see that massive compartment and see if there's any residual charge left in this battery. Moment of truth. I just heard the shutter open. Oh, yep, English obviously. Enter date and time. And yeah, I have to use Santiago even though it's Atlantic Canada. Daylight savings is on. I'm not sure what time it is. It's April 13th, 2018. And it's like close to 10 p.m. I'm gonna say. I'll fix that if I remember. Nice. No card. Oh yeah, speaking of cards, let's look at the size of this the dual card slots on here. There we go. That was another thing that was really exciting to see. That's one thing that's really glaringly missing from the A7 II, that the fact that this has got dual card slots. So I do have a UHS 2 card that I've been using in my A7 II, so I'm excited to see that, and I'll be able to use it. Alright, so let's take this lens. That aside. Take that off. We can see that sensor in all of its glory. It actually seems darker in color than the 2's was. A little stiff feeling. And there you go. The brand new A7III. 4K Zeiss T-Star coatings on the viewfinder. Nice. Holy crap. Oh, and the battery's exhausted. I guess that cuts this short. So thanks for watching. Maybe I'll do some more content on this if there's any interest. And just want to say thank you for watching this video, and subscribe if you want to see more. Talk to you guys later.